John, career night for you scoring wise, school record as far as points at the Kohl Center. Just explain what it was like out there for you and just what it felt like for you and the team just on a night when it seems like everything's dropping.
First, just give glory to God. I mean, for blessing me to like even be able to play out there or play out here. And then credit to my teammates. I mean, I got a hot air kind of early, and they just found me, and then we just played the right basketball, and the ball just found me. And I mean, when you're hitting shots, you just feel it, so you just keep shooting.
Michael?
Kamar, you had that step back three at the end of the game. I guess as far as like how you were kind of feeling and, you know, just kind of the energy that you got from all the threes, I guess what was it like to kind of experience a game like this where you guys had it going from beyond the arc as much as you did?
Honestly, as a player, you know, it felt good because, you know, you can have nights like this any night, and some nights are way worse than this, but just being in a night like this and being in the moment, it's just fun, especially when you're doing it with your guys. You know, every time we hit a three, whether it was me, JB, or Nolan, like, you look at the bench, you look at the guys that's on the court, they're all smiling for each other. So, you know, it's just fun to be in environments like this and games like this.
Go ahead, Ben.
Kamar, you've played the point for a long time. When do you think it's clicked for John that he's able to kind of command the game like he did tonight, not just the scoring, but the facilitating, especially the rebounding?
Wait, ask the first part of the question?
When do you think it clicked for John how to properly facilitate a game against a power forward opponent like tonight?
Honestly, I've been seeing it game by game, you know, because he wasn't used to playing the point guard. For us specifically, you know, he was coming off the bench, he was getting in that role of just being a scorer, but each game he's gotten better. Each time, people may say he's not a point guard, but honestly, in today's game, there aren't really any point guards, so he's just a good playmaker and a great scorer for us as well.
Jim?
John, I'll follow up on that. Do you consider yourself a point guard? Does it matter what you're labeled or what position you're labeled?
Nah, I don't think I'm a point guard. Just whatever position coach needs me to play. It's point guard, shooting guard, center. I just do it. So, and then I mean, when the coach told me I was going to be the point guard, and then coming up to it, I mean, Killer was just in my ear, just like showing me all the support, telling me all the plays from the point guard spot, the ways I can score, still facilitate, and then like these guys, the big guards, just trust me with the ball in my hands. So credit to them.
You know, Mike, for Mark, please. Mark?
Nolan, kind of want to get your thoughts on Steven early on. Just, you know, he came out strong. He had, you know, a couple some assists, didn't miss tonight. But especially early on in the first half, what do you recall? What kind of stands out to you about just maybe how he kind of, you know, settled into the game tonight?
Yeah, I think his aggressiveness was huge right from the start. Just to see him kind of get going early opens up so much for our offense. So just see him just lower his shoulder and go through dudes and finish. It's good to see for us, and when we see that early on, we kind of know we're comfortable with our offense, and we just know how to find each other and get Big Steve the ball early.
Michael?
No, team-wide, you guys haven't really shot the three crazy well this year. I guess, like, with how you and Steve are kind of coming on the inside and all the drivers you have, I guess what potential does it unlock for this offense once the threes start to fall?
All sorts of potential. I mean, it's more points, obviously, but like just everyone to have the confidence to shoot the three. I mean, there's not a dude on the team that we don't trust shooting the ball. Like, we see it in practice day in and day out. Everyone can shoot it. So this is a good game for us to see the ball go through the net more and more. And just going forward, yeah, we're going to keep letting them go and still trying to establish ourselves inside, just get that inside-out presence. But, yeah, it's good to see everyone's confidence kind of boost a little bit after this game.
Ben, go ahead.
Corey, what changed defensively in the final 30 minutes after they were kind of able to get what they wanted in the low post and they got some rhythm from the perimeter? Really, the last 30 minutes, they didn't come close to keeping up that pace. What changed for you guys?
Once we realized that they were just trying to outscore us. Once we realized that they were just coming in here to try to outscore us and they didn't really care much about the defensive end, we took advantage of that just because we knew we didn't know we would shoot this great tonight, but we know we trust our teammates, we trust the players, so we know we can score the ball in bunches. And we just knew that they didn't want to play defense, and all we had to do is play a little bit more defense than them, and the game is ours.
Yeah, go ahead, Jim, and then we'll get a mic in the back, please.
John, you said something before about playing the right basketball, I think is the phrase you used. Can you elaborate on that, what you mean by what do you think the right basketball looks like for this team?
Obviously, yeah, just moving the ball and like how many field goals we had and how many assists we had on those field goals. I think that's the right way to play. Obviously, you're gonna have times where you're isolated and you go one-on-one, but when you move the ball, you share it, and everybody's playing collectively, I think it looks the right way and we come up with a win.
John, since the start, Coach has just been talking about what you can do this season. He's been high on you for a long time now. Can you just further describe what it felt like for you out there tonight, making 6 3-pointers, and just what it means for your team moving forward?
I mean, like I said, it's a blessing. And then Coach trusted me and the guys trusted me to go be that player for us, to go score. And it can be any of us. It can be these two. We have total trust in each other to just go out there and score. Yeah.
Any more questions for the players? Thanks, fellas. Happy New Year.